Christians have become very good at identifying sin, especially everybody else's. We can tell you what is wrong with Hollywood, Washington, public schools, sexuality, entertainment, this generation. And yes, the church must confront cultural sin. But 1 Peter 4 and 17 says, "For it is time for judgment to begin with the house of God." Not the White House, God's house. Peter is writing to believers experiencing fiery trial. He's not saying Christians face eternal condemnation. Christ has already borne that judgment. But God does purify his people. So before the church diagnoses the culture, God examines the church. David sinned with Bathsheba and tried to hide it. Then God sent Nathan. You are the man. We need that sentence again because sometimes Christians rename sin. Pride becomes personality. Compromise becomes freedom. Disobedience becomes a season. And sometimes I'm struggling really means I'm continuing in something I have stopped seriously fighting. Then comes the defense. Nobody's perfect. Correct. But Romans 6 asks whether we should continue in sin because grace abounds. Paul says absolutely not. Grace is not permission to remain where Christ came to rescue you from. And then Jesus confronts our hypocrisy in Matthew 7. We see the speck in somebody else's eye while ignoring the log in our own. Jesus does not say the speck doesn't matter. He says deal with yourself first. Examination before accusation. Repentance before rebuke. Integrity before indictment. The church cannot demand biblical morality from unbelievers while excusing unbiblical behavior among believers. We should expect sinners to sin. The greatest scandal when people who claim Christ make peace with it. So before asking what is wrong with America, ask what is wrong with the church. And before asking what is wrong with the church, what is wrong with me? The gospel is not merely something we preach to them. It is the truth that continually confronts and transforms us. For the personal heart check, watch 5 Minutes with Mike. And for the warning about sin tolerated inside the walls, watch the Watchman Report. Truth doesn't need editing. It needs proclaiming.